Hi, this is Joe DiMaio with FantasyPlayersEdge.com, here to bring you a Week 4 recap and a Week 5 overview. Peyton Manning continues to terrorize NFL defenses. He diced up the Seahawks for 353 yards and 2 scores, while brother Eli Manning had another solid game. He went for 293 yards and 3 scores against the Chiefs. He did have a fumble and an interception. David Garrard scored well against the Titans, while Ben Roethlisberger carved up the Chargers for 333 yards and 2 TDs. Phillip Rivers found pay dirt 3 times while accumulating 254 yards versus the Steelers. Drew Brees disappointed his owners for a second consecutive week, while Jay Cutler, Matt Schaub, and Tony Romo also underachieved. With Jay Cutler, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and Phillip Rivers on bye, you might look to plug in Carson Palmer, Ben Roethlisberger, David Garrard, or if you're desperate, Mark Sanchez against the Dolphins. 3 underachieving running backs, Steve Slayton, Joseph Adai, and Matt Forte, all came up with big games on Sunday. The real news, however, among plowshares came from Ronnie Brown, Pierre Thomas, and Rashard Mendenhall. Brown had 115 yards and 2 TDs against the Bills. Pierre Thomas was a monster against the Jets, rumbling for 130 yards and a score. And Rashard Mendenhall gouged the Chargers for 191 combined yards and 2 scores. Larry Johnson, Julius Jones, Darren McFadden, Reggie Bush, Marshawn Lynch, and LaDainian Tomlinson were all duds. It's going to be difficult to find bye-week replacements in free agency for Matt Forte, Ryan Grant, Pierre Thomas, Reggie Bush, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Darren Sproles, who are all on bye weeks. But if Tim Hightower, Rashard Mendenhall, or even Glenn Coffey are available, grab them and use them as plug-and-plays this week. The Giants' Steve Smith and the Jaguars' Mike Sims-Walker have emerged as the go-to receivers on their respective teams. Derek Mason is having a great season. He had 88 yards and a score versus New England, while Chad Ochocinco made the most of 24 receiving yards versus the Browns. He hauled in 2 TDs. This week's hot waiver wire pickup among receivers is going to be Mohamed Massaquoi, who lit up the Bengals for 148 yards on 8 catches. Massaquoi should be added, but temper your expectations as the Buffalo Bills have a tough pass defense and are likely to game plan the young rookie receiver. Devin Hester, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, Marcus Colston, and Vincent Jackson are on bye this week. Grab Pierre Garçon, Kevin Walter, or Mike Sims-Walker to fill the gaps. This is Joe DiMaio with FantasyPlayersEdge.com, making sure that you get the edge and win your league.